Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss how to sum the sales data by region and category in Excel using Claude AI. I'm sure you all might have encountered with these kind of scenarios in your project where we have some data and we are supposed to calculate the sales report on the basis of region and category. So today we will be seeing how to use Claude AI to do this task, because in the era of AI, if you are doing the repetitive things manually, then it is not a right approach. So for that, what we will do, we will write a detailed prompt, and using that detailed prompt, Claude or maybe any AI model that you are using will do your task. Firstly, it will provide you the complete result that you can directly paste into your Excel sheet, or it will give you the formula that you can use for later as well. Okay, so this is the agenda for this session. We will see how to sum the sales data by region and category in Excel with SUMIFS using Claude AI. Okay, now before we proceed further, I just want to let you know that in the description box you will find a free course book available for all of you, named as the Tech Sharmit Digital Course Book, where you will find more than 3,500 plus sessions available in both Hindi as well as English language. So without any language issues, you can consume the content as per your language preferences. And if there is any question or suggestion related to any session or book, you can reach out to me through comment section, so that I would be more than happy to answer all your question there. Okay. All right. So let's get started. So before we write the prompt, firstly we should understand the requirement, like what kind of data we have and what we want it as an output. So if I talk about my data, so I have multiple column. My first column contains order ID. So this is my first column where we have order ID. Then we have second column that contains the salesperson name. Okay. Then we have third column which contains region. Fourth column contains category, fifth column contains product name, and sixth column contains sales amount. Okay, so this is the data we have: order ID, salesperson, region, category, product, and sales amount. Now our task is to compute the total sales on the basis of region as well as category. For example, if I want to calculate North electronic data, so what it include this row number, row number 22, because it is North electronics. Then we have second North electronics, and then we have North electronics here as well. So it should return the sum of all three rows in a summary table. Okay, so likewise we will create for the next category and next region. So in this manner we want to calculate the sales report. Now to achieve this thing, we have two options. One is manual approach, which is completely wrong, because in the era of AI, if you are using it manually, then it is not a right way, because we have AI tools. So what you can do, you can simply write a detailed prompt and it will do your task, and it will also provide you the formula that you can later customize if you want to use it on other data. Okay, so we will see how to write the detailed prompt for it. And one more thing, like using Claude, like we can use Claude in two ways. Those who have paid version of Claude, they can directly write this prompt in their paid, once it is integrated in your Excel, you can directly use it there, and it will simply refer your data and it will provide you the output. In fact, in paid version, there is no need to copy paste the data, because it will do everything in your Excel itself. But I'm assuming that most of us don't have the paid version of Claude. That is why I'm also explaining you how to use the same prompt on web interface, and from there, like, we can calculate the formula and output, and then we can use it in our actual data. And don't worry about the data. Sometimes I know, like, it's not secure to share the actual data to your Claude version or any AI version. So I'll give you one trick, like how you can do this thing. Okay, so that you will not expose your data, and also you will get the formula that you can use later. Okay, so let's see how we have noted down the prompt. So this is my prompt which I prepared according to my requirement, where I have clearly mentioned firstly we will assign the role to the AI model that act as a Microsoft Excel expert and perform the following task. So I just assign one role so that it will act as a Microsoft Excel expert. Then I ask, I have a sales table in Excel with reason and product category. So write SUMIFS formula to calculate the total sales amount for a specific reason and a product category. Next I mention, complete my task as per the rules and provide the best and most efficient Excel formula to achieve the result. Okay, so I mentioned two things. First thing, you have to complete my task. Second thing, you have to give me the exact formula or most efficient formula for Excel to achieve the result. Then I mentioned one line, refer the attached screenshot for the exact cell reference and sheet layout. Why I mentioned this? Because instead of writing this data manually, because in web version don't have access to your data. So what you can do, you can just provide some sample data. In fact, if you are working on a client system and if you don't want to share the actual data to AI, so what you can do, you can simply prepare this kind of sample data as per your requirement, and then that data you can use in Claude. You can just simply share a screenshot of it so that Claude will understand your cell reference. Cell and rows detail you can mention, because that will help you to provide you the exact formula. So you can provide this kind of screenshot. It will process your sample data and then it will provide you the formula, and that formula you can use into your original Excel data. So in that way we will make sure that yes, we are not exposing our data, actual data, to AI, and also we have got the data. Now some of you might be thinking, like, in that case there are lots of effort, like we need to prepare the sample data, then we will write a prompt, and then it will give you the output. But just think, for now we have only 10 records, but if there are thousands of records, and in that case if you are doing it manually, it would be very time taking. And as compared to that, if you are just doing these steps, these basic steps, it won't take that much of time, and it will give you the accurate formula that will work with your entire data set. And that is why we are using smart tricks with Claude AI to generate the data as per our requirement. Clear? Alright, so now you can see we have clearly mentioned that refer the attached screenshot for exact cell reference and sheet layout. Next we will mention some rules. So these are the rules that I want to apply. So first rule says calculate total sales only when reason matches the given criteria. Second rule says calculate the total sales only when category matches the given criteria. Then my third rule says both conditions must be true at the same time to include the sales amount. Then we have fourth point that says apply SUMIFS for north plus electronics, south plus electronics, east plus furniture, and west plus electronics as a 4 separate result. Then we have fifth point, keep all existing column exactly as they are, only add a summary result. Okay, so I don't want to touch other columns, I just want a summary result in a separate table. Use the best and most accurate formula or efficient formula to calculate the result. So here I clearly mentioned that you have to use the most efficient formula. Okay, so in case if you are not aware of the SUMIFS and other thing, so don't worry, you can just simply mention, you can use your formula by your own. Okay, then we have 7th point, at the end provide the exact formula used along with the very short description in layman and technical terms, maximum 2 lines. So what will it will do? It will give you the formula with some explanation. Then last lines are these, where we mention return the 4 summary result in this format with header row, values separated by tab inside a code block, reason, code, total sales. Then on the new line, return the Excel formula used inside a separate code block. Then on a new line, return the short explanation inside a separate code block, no files, no extra output, and note, put the output inside a code block so tabs are preserved when copying. Okay, so these are the all information that I want to pass. And see here, like even if you don't know Excel too much, there is no need, we are just explaining the requirement in a very simple term, in a very English language, right? So once you have explained your requirement, now this prompt will work 100% and it will return the accurate answer. Yes, there might be a chance of some data error, but not as compared to normal prompt. It won't cause any issues, because here we are specifying each and everything in detailed version. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'll just copy this prompt. I'll go to my Claude AI. So this is my Claude AI. I'll paste it here. Also, I'll provide my screenshot so that it can take a reference of my cells, and then it will give me the exact formula. Otherwise, what will happen? It will give me the wrong cells and I need to edit it. That's why I'm providing the screenshot, so that it can refer it properly, and then press enter. Within a few seconds it will perform the output. You can see here, now we have got the data. Just copy it and paste it. So you can see it provides the output in a proper way. North Electronics has 132,000, 139,000, 18,000 and 50,000. Okay, so if you want to verify one, so let's verify this one, North Electronics. So here we have one value for North Electronics, then we have next North Electronics as this. So let's copy it, and then we have this one. So if you calculate the sum of these three value, I'm not sure if you can see this value, but let me calculate it for you using this. So you can see it returns 132,000. That means it is returning the exact output. Okay, so this is how you can utilize Claude AI or any AI model, I would say, to calculate your result. Now we also have the formula. Okay, so that formula you can also use if needed. Let's say if you don't want to use if you are not sharing your actual data, so you will get this kind of formula, and this formula you can customize as per your actual data, and then whatever output you will get will be considered here. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.